I want to talk about Lonzo Ball. Got a tough guard matchup Wednesday against John Wall and the Wizards. Lonzo's had 2 good games since that less than fabulous night against Patrick Beverley opening night here in LA. So it's no shocker LaVar Ball is talking again, telling the Wizards, quote, they better beware because Lonzo ain't losing again. And as also you might find amusing, Marcin Gortat had something to say back. Please, John Wall will torture him for 48 minutes. Then someone replied to Gortat talking about the pressure LaVar puts on his own son, to which Gortat later in the thread said, he will kill his son one day. There you go, talking about LaVar. I mean, again, this is the second time in a week we have heard an NBA player talk about the pressure that Lonzo Ball's father has put on him and how other guys in the league might have their eyes set on them to make a point. What is Lonzo supposed to do about this? You
know what? I love the way this kid goes about his business, Brian. He doesn't say anything. He just goes out and he tries to play. When you got a dad that's continuously talking and giving these guys bulletin board material, and you know NBA players, they just want just little thing. And John Wall,
I know John Wall.
John Wall is going to go at him for 48 minutes.
My God.
They're right about that. He is going, and on both ends, because the one thing about John Wall, he's going to torch him offensively, but he can play defense. And when he has a challenge like this, he's going to go at Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball, sooner or later, is going to say, Dad, you just got to be quiet. You got to be quiet because it's not fair to the kid because this is going to go on for the whole year. And we already know that Mr. Ball's the one that kind of likes talking, and he's going to probably continue to talk. But every time he does, all he's doing is lighting a fire under all of the players that are coming into LA or wherever he may be going, and they're going to go at this kid like it's Game 7 of the NBA championship.
Let me tell you something I know about John Wall. He's a big baller.
Yes.
Okay. And
tell us something we don't know.
I have nothing but good things to say about Lonzo. I actually think he's handled all of this very well.
Everyone does, right?
Honestly, no matter what you think of LaVar, his son, you evaluate him on his son. His son is talented, smart, well-adjusted.
Yes, that's all true. And people have split feelings on LaVar. And by the way, there's also a category of people in the middle, like me, who genuinely respect the job he did raising those kids, the confidence he instilled in them, the fact that he's looked at approaching the NBA and marketing and shoes and everything else in a different way. I appreciate that, how active he's been in his son's lives. You can like all that and not like the way he talks, the amount he puts himself in front of the camera about his son, because there is a point where too much is too much. You can say, hey, he did enough and that was great, so nothing would have been bad. But maybe there's a line where enough is enough, and then more is getting his kid into trouble, knowing where that line is. Again, we've seen 2 NBA players in a week come out and say there's going to have guys on their team going for this kid.
In a week.
You don't want that.
The other night, when Anthony Davis blocked his shot, he had something to say to him, too. So things we don't even hear.
Right.
There's stuff we don't even know
happening.
about.
I don't know. It's a nuanced issue, but it is affecting what we all think is a good kid playing good basketball.